So my name is Paul Kirui, and I'm a safari guide working with Natural Habitat Adventures, and been working with Natural Habitat Adventures for close to 10 years now, but been a guide for 35 years in total. And I've been working with Five Volcanoes since 2016. Actually, we were the very first guests. We we ended up at Five Volcanoes by accident, in that we had been booked to stay elsewhere, and somehow along the way we were called by the office that we've been overbooked, and so they were going to boot up the group at Five Volcanoes. Actually, we didn't know the name. They said a new lodge which had just been opened, and some in the other lodge. So I said it wasn't gonna work because I had a group of 12 people. So I asked them, does the new place have space for everybody? Which they confirmed yes. I said, okay, then I'm moving everybody there. But I had to prepare my group that we're going into a new lodge. We're the first guests, so set your expectations low. So we came to the place, and as we got into the lodge, we were met by this, brilliantly smiling staff. Even before we got out of the vehicle, the guest said, Paul, we don't care how the place looks like. If the staff are this happy, we're okay. We feel okay already. So we got in and we settled. I told the guests to expect the worst, which there wasn't any. Looks like they were fully prepared. And the chef came to meet us, took our orders, and actually customized our menu. And we stayed there. The next day, they were fitting the fridges in the room. Even my guests were helping the housekeepers to fit the fridges in the room, which was great. You know, And when we left, the guests said, Paul, don't change a thing. So they gave us a very good feedback, gave us a 10 out of 10 for the place, which I did too. And we've been using the place ever since. And that was 2016 to date. So we've been using the place ever since. And it's great also that they didn't remain static, because they've improved the facility, not only in terms of service, but also building a totally new property to what we have, including a presidential suite. We've bumped into the president one time and interacted with him here, and we really like the place. We also come along with all the stuff that we found, when we started. So they know our preference, and it makes things easy. So we've seen things change for the better, and yeah, that's why we're using the place to date. In a year, we have about over 100 guests that comes to the place. And to the end of this year, we've booked the place to the end of this year and the coming year. So to December 2026, we're not going to go anywhere. We're still around.